if you ever been to the solar system before, so why don't you give us a try? How would you get to the solar system on a rocket, or a spacecraft, or a spaceship? Just type out your thoughts here, then hit the done button. Oh, and if you have any examples from my students, just click the envelope button on the bottom right side of the screen. And they might give you some examples.
I would take a rocket to see the planets in outer space. It is very cool, and I can see all of the stars in space. Wow. I love to take a spaceship to see the entire solar system with my family. My favorite planet is Saturn, because it has 7 rings.
Okay, let's go. So, do you understand why you should think about reading about a passage? Or if you've been through this before? You have been through this before? Okay, then let's get started. So, this is about all about solar systems. So, okay, this is Space Out by Alexandria Sai. Stamped through the lens. Do you ever feel staved, spaced out before that you take a test? Yes or no? Let's go. True or false? It's possible for a spacecraft to fly through Earth to Venus, to Mars, back to Earth, then to Saturn, out to Pluto, back to Jupiter, and come home to Earth on one tank of fuel. It's possible for a spacecraft to fly all over the solar system in one tank of fuel because F, A, the slingshot effect, B, gravity assist, swing by, D, all the above, E, none of the above. The slingshot effect, also known as the swing by or gravity assist, is used to accelerate a spacecraft. Acceleration means to change the speed and or the direction of the moving body. A spacecraft that is speeding up, slowing down, or following the curved path is accelerating. Gravity accelerates objects everywhere in the universe. When you ride on your bike up the hill, it takes a lot of effort to make it to the top because the Earth is massive compared to you, and gravity pulls towards its center. When you coast down the other side, gravity is your friend. Spacecraft can use the gravity of a planet to accelerate. Picture the spacecraft falling toward the planet. The spacecraft will crash unless it's steered away. So I was a little bit off while reading the passage for you. Anyway, question. What kind of planets do you live in the solar system? It could be either planet. Think about that for a second. Now, if you want me to keep reading, just click the keep reading button if you want me to keep reading. And you can also have these examples right there. Just simply click on the envelope. Okay, let's see what else is in the article. As a spacecraft accelerates towards a planet, the motion of the planet is also affected by the gravity exerted by A, the spacecraft, B, the sun, C, cosmic rays, D, both A and B, E, both B and C, F, all the above, G, none of the above. All bodies in space, no matter how big or small, exert gravity on each other. Planets stay in orbit around the sun because of gravity. A planet is also affected by the tiny mass of spacecraft. Gravity assist was used to increase the speed of Voyager 1 by 36,000 miles per hour on its swing by Jupiter, which slingshot it to Saturn. And Jupiter slows down infinitesimally at the rate of 12 inches per 1 trillion years. The person who discovered the math for using gravity assist to accelerate a spacecraft from planet to planet was A. Aristotle from 384 BC to 322 BC. Galileo from 1564 to 1642. Sir Isaac Newton from 1643 to 1727. Katherine Johnson, 1918 to present, and Michael Mirovich from 1936. Now, here's a look at the drawing. It says, in this drawing, a spacecraft gets an assist of Jupiter as it slingshots towards Saturn. And another picture, Voyager and Voyager 2 use the gravity to assist to fly by the outer planets. In the third picture, the twin Voyagers had no people on board on their interstellar journey, but carried the golden record, which contains messages, music, and pictures from Earth. And here's the third picture. In case you didn't make it to the library, in 1961, UCLA graduate student Michael Mirovich used math in the new IBM 7900 to 7094 computers to invent gravity assist trajectories for space flight. Wow, that's a lot. And you can take a rocket or a spaceship to the solar system. But I recommend a rocket to take the solar system. Question, how come does the rocket need an engine to fly? Type out the answer here, then hit the done button. Okay, you have 3 questions to answer. So, do you know how many planets are in the solar system? Do you know? You are so smart. Great job. Way to go. There are 8 planets in the solar system. Good job. Now, if you look at here, there are 8 planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Next question. Which planet is the closest to the Sun? Yep, you got it. Mercury. Mercury is the first planet in the solar system, and it's very hot. Mercury is the first planet, as you do not know. As you may know, the temperature of the Mercury is 334 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, third question. You know that Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. Which planet is the farthest from the Sun? Yep, that's the one. Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet from the Sun. As you look at here, Neptune is the 8th and farthest known solar planet from the Sun. It is very cold, and you don't want to be there. So the temperature for Neptune is, I do not know what the temperature is. Hey, I got an extra question. In the solar system, which planet is the largest planet? Nice one. Jupiter. Yep, Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. It is the 5th planet. See? Yeah, it is a gas planet with a mass more than 2.5 times that all other planets in the solar system combined, but slightly less than 1,000th the mass of the Sun. So yeah, this is why the Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Well, all you gotta do is take a test. Good luck. Thank you for listening to me. I'll catch you soon.